For personalized astrology reports and interesting blogs, make sure you click on my original and correct website, and that's www.vedicoraclebykadambari.com. When Devguru Brihaspati moves from one zodiac sign to another, all of the gods, including Lord Brahma, the creator, moves from one holy river to another. In this way, that life-saving power of water stays intact. After all, water is essential for life. This year, with the transit of Jupiter into the sign of Sagittarius, all of the deities, including Brahma, are moving into the most mighty river known as Brahmaputra. Brahma means creator, Putra means son. So Brahmaputra means son of the creator. So yes, this transit of Jupiter in Sagittarius is dedicated to creation and construction. Jupiter is here to transform your dreams into reality, but since the theme of this transit is creation, new beginnings, we need some deep spiritual cleansing. We can't start this journey with negativity, and that's why we have the South Node Ketu along with Jupiter this time.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about the upcoming transit of planet Jupiter into the sign of Sagittarius and how this transit is going to affect all the 12 ascendants. Now, before we dive deeper into this analysis, let me give you a quick preview about today's video, what all things we are going to discuss. Number one, we will be decoding the timeline of this transit because Jupiter is going on a crazy bumpy ride this year, and therefore this transit is going to be a little bit complex to understand. Number two, we will be talking about why this transit is so complex to understand and what kind of effects planet Jupiter is going to give in the sign of Sagittarius, a general discussion. Number three, planet Jupiter is going to transit from three nakshatras, Mula, Purva Ashada, and the first pada of Uttara Ashada. So again, there will be a general discussion regarding its journey through the nakshatras. Number four, yes, our favorite part, we will be talking about the effect of this transit on the 12 ascendants. This video is all about generalized predictions for all the 12 ascendants. A lot depends upon your individual horoscope. There are basically four things which you need to remember, and these things will help you to understand the effect of this transit on your horoscope, on your future course. So number one, check out the placement of the transiting Jupiter from your ascendant. This will reveal about the circumstances, the situations, the events happening to you during this time. Number two, check out the placement of Jupiter from your natal moon. This will reveal about your state of mind, emotions, your response system, how you will react to various circumstances, and also it will give you an idea about your wealth. Number three, if you have a planet in your horoscope in the sign of Sagittarius, then definitely Jupiter is going to transit that particular natal planet. So I have already made a video regarding that. Do watch it, because if Jupiter is transiting over that natal planet, it will bring different events and changes regarding that planet, regarding that house. Number four, finally, it's the planetary period, your Mahadasha, Antardasha, Pratyantardasha. All of these things need to be analyzed before you reach to a final conclusion. And now let's start with our analysis. First, let's decode the timeline.
On 5th November 2019, Jupiter will move into the sign of Sagittarius. On 30 March 2020, now Jupiter will be transiting from Sagittarius to Capricorn. On 14th May 2020, Jupiter will get retrograde in the sign of Capricorn, and finally on 30 June 2020, it will return back to the sign of Sagittarius. On 13th September 2020, it will be in direct motion, and finally on 20th November 2020, it will move to the sign of Capricorn. Throughout this transit, planet Jupiter will be along with South Node Ketu for maximum time. It's only next year, between the month of September and November, Jupiter will be all alone in the sign of Sagittarius. So from 5th November 2019 to 24th January 2020, Jupiter, Ketu and Saturn, all of them will be in the sign of Sagittarius. On 24th January, Saturn is moving into the sign of Capricorn. Now Jupiter will be along with Ketu in Sagittarius. Also, it will be 12 places away from planet Saturn. This is the very crux of this transit. Jupiter being with Ketu in Sagittarius, and it is 12 places away from Saturn. So these are the key points which you need to remember while analyzing this transit. Next year, for around 3 months between March to June, Jupiter will move into the sign of Capricorn, and it will give company to planet Saturn. And on 30th June 2020, again Jupiter will be back into the sign of Sagittarius. It will be along with Ketu and 12 places away from planet Saturn. So you can see that Jupiter, for maximum time, it will be along with Ketu, and it will be 12 places away from planet Saturn. And yes, I almost forgot to mention that we will be having a roundtable conference on 26th December 2019. 6 planets, Moon, Jupiter, Saturn, Ketu, Mercury and Sun, all of them are coming together in the sign of Sagittarius. We'll talk about this in a separate video.
From last 1 year, planet Jupiter was transiting from the sign of Scorpio. Well, the energies of planet Jupiter and the Scorpio sign are quite contrasting. Jupiter is all about joy, lightheartedness. It's all about light. Whereas Scorpio is an intense, dark sign. Throughout this 1 year, we have gone through sudden ups and downs in terms of family, finances, and even faith. We have undergone through intense emotions and frustrations. But remember what I told you earlier. This transit will teach you to grow even in the most harsh and non-conducive environment. Just like a lotus blooms out of muddy water, we have learned to grow and prosper even in the most difficult situations. This beautiful lesson given by planet Jupiter will help you to transform your dreams into reality. So planet Jupiter is now going into the sign of Sagittarius, and we all know we have Saturn in the South Node Ketu in that sign already. Saturn Ketu have created a lot of chaos and destruction in our life. But remember what I told you, beyond that chaos, beyond that destruction, there will be a constructive change, a positive transformation which will help you for a long run. So now, due to the negativity, the unhappiness or depression, you just failed to acknowledge that change. But with the entry of Jupiter, Jupiter will throw light on those changes so that you can see, oh my God, I have gained this thing. I have achieved something in my life. So Jupiter here is to just tell you that, okay, you have gained a lot from your past experiences, and also it will tell you about your true skills, your true potential. And through this transit, you will be able to make new strategies and plans for future.
Sagittarius is a fire sign representing the love for adventure and the desire to explore. Well, it's depicted by an arrow pointing upwards. It means aiming for higher success, higher learning, growth, expansion, and spirituality. Jupiter here in its own sign will bring new journeys, new hopes, ambitions, positive changes, and optimism. That's why I said that the theme of this transit is to create and transform your dreams into reality. Basically, there are two important aspects about this transit which you need to understand, as these two things will leave a huge impact on the world. Number one, Jupiter will be along with South Node Ketu for maximum time. Number two, Jupiter will be traveling 12 places away from planet Saturn. But Saturn is the Karaka of profession, it's the Karaka of government, political world, so definitely it will leave great changes. Firstly, let's talk about the impact of Jupiter and Ketu. Just like Saturn and Ketu conjunction brought many lessons from our past actions, Jupiter with Ketu will bring rewards of your hard work, your patience done in the past. All of your good work will now pay rewards to you. Jupiter Ketu will help you to understand your potential in a better manner, because Ketu is the record book of your experiences and skills accumulated from many lives. So now Jupiter is here to throw light on those skills. It will reveal about your true talent. The South Node Ketu represents new beginnings and endings as well. So, this transit will initiate a new cycle, a new period in your life, but on the other hand, there can be few endings. Destruction and dissolution of many things which you no longer require in life. See, Jupiter Ketu both gives off the Mula Nakshatra vibes, indicating that you will select only the useful things in life and you will discard the rest of the issues, those things which no longer serve you. During this transit, you may feel more inclined towards spirituality because Jupiter and Ketu both are highly spiritual. This is the best time to plan for children, travel to foreign lands, plan for a higher degree, higher education. This is the time to cleanse your body, mind, and soul and find the true meaning of life through spirituality. Finances needs extra care because since Ketu doesn't like material things and Jupiter is the Karaka of finances, so yes, there can be some financial ups and downs. Secondly, I have told you that Jupiter is going to chase planet Saturn throughout this year. Sometimes it will be 12 places away from Saturn, and sometimes it will be along with planet Saturn in the same sign. And this thing will create ups and downs, imbalance in terms of finances and profession. This transit will increase your responsibilities towards the family. I will definitely do a separate video regarding this 212 relationship of planet Saturn and Jupiter for all the 12 ascendants. For now, let's understand the journey of planet Jupiter through the Nakshatras. On 5th November 2019, Jupiter will enter into the Mula Nakshatra. It will stay there up to 4th January 2020. We all know that Jupiter is along with Ketu, and this combination of Jupiter Ketu already gives off the Mula Nakshatra vibes, and now Jupiter is moving into Mula. You can see a great impact of this nakshatra on your lives. Well, Mula is the arena of South Node Ketu, and over here, Jupiter is going to throw light on your hidden skills, qualities, and potentials. A lot of people are asking me, Mula is such a dreadful nakshatra. How can Jupiter work efficiently over there? See, the first 10 degrees of Sagittarius is considered to be Mool Trikon for Jupiter. So the first 10 degrees come under the nakshatra of Mula. What do you mean by Mool Trikon? Mool means root, Mool means the foundation. Therefore, this means that Jupiter has its roots in this sign. Jupiter belongs to this place known as Sagittarius. Trikon means triangle. So, from this ninth sign, Jupiter aspects the fifth and the ninth house away from itself. So, the fifth aspect from here is Aries, a fire sign. The ninth aspect from here is Leo, again a fire sign. And Jupiter is in Sagittarius, again it's a fire sign. So, Jupiter is getting a perfect atmosphere, a perfect environment to execute its power, to execute your will. Jupiter is giving you the power to design, to create your own path. Yes, Mula is a dreadful nakshatra. It's all about the core of your personality, your roots. So don't think that Jupiter will do spoon feeding. Oh, you want finances? Let me give you some finances. You have to work for it. Choose your best quality and then create and design your path. It is a time for clarity and self awareness. So plan your new activities during this time. You will start working on new strategies and new projects, whether it's profession or personal life. A lot of planning is going to take place. Spirituality also will take center stage in your life. You will indulge into spiritual activities like meditation, chanting, traveling to spiritual places, and even meditation. Finances needs extra care during this time. Be very careful about when and how you are spending your money. Jupiter's transit through Mula Nakshatra can be a little unsettling and difficult because this is the time when you will get rid of certain relationships or situations or things which no longer serve a purpose in your life. On 4th January 2020, Jupiter will enter into the nakshatra of Purva Ashada. On 8th March, it will further transit into the first pada of Uttara Ashada, and again on 26th July 2020, it will go back into the Purva Ashada nakshatra. This transit of Jupiter in Purva Ashada will initiate the time of action and adventure. During this time, you will transform your plans into action. Your capacity to work dedicatedly will enhance. Since it's a nakshatra of Venus, people who are into business or entertainment industry may gain a lot. Purva Ashada is the nakshatra of war. Jupiter in this nakshatra and being 12 places away from planet Saturn may cause great political unrest and warlike situation between different countries. During this time, family and spouse will take the center stage in your life. Finally, on 30th October 2020, Jupiter will enter into the first pada of Uttara Ashada and it will stay there till 20th November 2020. With Jupiter's entry into Uttara Ashada, the whole world will now focus on bringing new reforms and intervention to improve the finances, to improve the structure of economy. This is the time when you will be working quite hard to bring some constructive and structural changes at your work, at your professional field, and this would yield great success and better finances in future. For Aries ascendant, Jupiter will be transiting from the ninth house. It's high time that you stop overthinking and enjoy each and every moment of life because Jupiter is bringing back that happy celebration mode. Your optimism and quest to live this life adventurously will increase. Those who are planning to move into the foreign lands in search of better education and higher learning, this would be a good period for you. Even if you don't have plans for a higher degree, Traveling to far off places for leisure and adventure is promised. As Ketu co rules the eighth house, this transit will prove to be a time of self discovery and transformation. Any kind of struggle or distress at work will now begin to resolve, bringing more hope and optimism. Increase in financial expenditures is likely to happen. It could be because of the spouse or family. You may get some support in form of finances or guidance, which in turn will help you to execute your future plans in a better manner. Relationship with father will improve. An auspicious function or celebration at home may happen. You will feel more inclined towards the spiritual path as this will give peace, comfort, and a sense of happiness. There is a great possibility that you will find your true guru or guide, and this person will help you to understand the meaning of life. This also means that you will meet new social contacts. These people will be quite experienced in life, and these kind of contacts will help you to improve your career and get success easily. For Taurus ascendant, Jupiter will be transiting from the eighth house. Relationships are at a turning point right now, not just marriage or business partner. Anyone with whom you meet on a daily basis, this is the time to filter out who should be the part of your life and who should not. You don't need the approval of the public, the approval of the people around you to feel important. Just believe in yourself. You have to focus on your self worth. Jupiter in your horoscope rules the 11th house. This indicates during this time you may focus on polishing your skills and talent in order to enhance the income. Jupiter also rules the 8th house and it will be in the same house with Ketu. Your personality will undergo massive transformation. Your wait to find your true purpose in life will be over because Jupiter is here along with Ketu to show you your true qualities and talents which you are carrying from the past, and now Jupiter is here to guide you. You may feel a bit lost and disconnected. A fear about the uncertainty of future may persistently disturb you. Therefore, you need spirituality, you need meditation to heal and feel more confident. If you have a secret crush on someone or you have a love story which is under the covers from long time, during this time you may feel the urge to open up about your emotions. There is a desire to put the name on that relationship. Your spouse or your partner may act as your true guide. Definitely for Taurus ascendant, it's not a good time to invest money, and yes, pay your taxes on time. One may further indulge into deeper knowledge related to occult, astrology, and religion. The eighth house is the house of sudden changes. So the Jupiter's transit from this house may bring sudden life transforming opportunities. So all you have to do is to don't lose your focus. For Gemini ascendant, planet Jupiter will be transiting from the seventh house. Now, Jupiter is moving from the sixth house of enemies to the seventh house of relationships. You are much wiser now. You exactly know how to deal with difficult people and situations. You will be meeting new people, influential and knowledgeable people who may guide you to improve your professional skills. Especially if you are into a business, you will receive great help. It's highly possible that among these new social contacts, you may find your one and only kind of a person. There is a great chance of marriage, and through marriage, your career will also advance. Even if you are already married, your partner may help you at work. Since Ketu co rules the sixth house and it will be along with Jupiter, your health needs attention during this transit. Avoid getting into any kind of argument with your partner, spouse. Even a small issue can inflate this thing into a big trouble. So, yes, completely avoid arguments on petty issues. Jupiter transiting through the seventh house will give many opportunities to bond with new people, but the presence of Ketu along with it will constantly create a doubt whether to make deeper connections with the people or not. It's highly possible that people may consider you as their true guide. Since Jupiter aspects the 11th house, your income will definitely improve. Try not to overindulge in purchasing new things for yourself or for your home. Be careful about your expenditures. For Cancer ascendant, Jupiter will be transiting from the sixth house. Health needs attention. It could be your health or your children's health which needs absolute care. Try not to overindulge into sweet or fatty foods as there is a great possibility to develop lifestyle diseases. If you're already suffering from a lifestyle trouble like diabetes, obesity, or any kind of hormonal imbalance, then you need to be extra cautious. People at work may try to tarnish your reputation, but this won't affect your progress at work. You will make constant progress in your career, your finances will improve. Since Ketu co rules the fifth house and it's along with Jupiter in the sixth, try not to believe on everything you listen. There is a great possibility that someone may try to feed you wrong information. Therefore, keep your mind open, think intelligently, and don't believe on everything. This transit is the best time to provide social service to the needy ones. Providing food or clothes to the needy people is the best remedy you can do. If you are already in a profession related to social service, then this transit will be a golden period. Jupiter will aspect your 12th house. This means there is definitely increase in expenditures. It could be related to your health or family. Remember that no matter how challenging situation gets, Jupiter won't forget to reflect faith and optimism. So don't fall prey to toxic people. Don't overthink. Just focus on your strength. For Leo ascendant, planet Jupiter will be transiting from the fifth house. Jupiter is going to bring rewards and auspicious results of your hard work done in the past. Each and every effort of yours will ultimately pay brilliant results. Ketu co-rules the fourth house and it will be along with Jupiter in the fifth house, indicating a new beginning, new innings in terms of home and family life. Difficulties at home may start to resolve. Birth of a child may happen. If you already have children, then do take care of their health. As the fifth house is the house of Dharma, you may indulge into spirituality. You may try to learn new mantras. Okay, you will indulge into some traditional ancient texts. Since the fifth house is the house of creativity and intelligence, your mind will be full of new ideas and layouts for future. As you seek change in life, these ideas will help to start with new projects, but you need to be careful about investing your money. Raise in income and sudden gain of money is possible. If you are working in a profession related to entertainment, education, literature, or politics, this transit will bring great opportunities. Gain through spouse is also possible. Overall, this transit is highly beneficial as Jupiter is going to aspect the ninth, 11th, and the first house, indicating prosperity, growth, gain, and opportunities. For Virgo ascendant, Jupiter will be transiting from the fourth house. During this transit, your entire focus will be on home and domestic activities. You may try to purchase a new home, a new car, or maybe new utilities for your family members. Though you have planned a lot of strategies to grow and develop your work projects, but there is a kind of hesitation which may keep you away from working. As the third house co-ruler, Ketu is along with Jupiter in the fourth house, there will be definitely a feeling of uncertainty, especially in terms of finances because Jupiter is aspecting the 12th house of expenditures. Expenditures will certainly increase, and you may also travel to long distance journeys because of profession or a pilgrimage. If you have children, your role as a parent will further expand. Sudden gain of money or financial support from the spouse is possible. Try not to doubt on your own abilities because Jupiter is promising success. So focus on your talent and capabilities. A lot of spiritual activity is indicated. You may focus on reading and learning ancient scriptures or religious books. Certainly, it's the time of new beginning at home. Some sort of celebration or religious event may happen at your home. For Libra ascendant, Jupiter will be transiting from the third house. Jupiter will now be giving a great confidence to execute your plans. There can be some doubt or confusion regarding how to wisely use your money as Ketu co-rules the second house and placed along with Jupiter in the third house. Though you want to start with a new project, but the wise use of money is quite necessary. This is your major concern, how to use the money. As Jupiter aspects the 11th house, you should not worry about this. All of your expenses will be gained back. There is definitely a raise in income for sure. There can be someone in your family or relatives who may no longer be good to you. Jupiter Ketu in third house indicates ending of a relationship for good. If you are seeking a life partner, you may get lucky this time as Jupiter is aspecting on the seventh house. This means new beginnings, prosperity, a new relationship. Traveling to far distant places for leisure or related to spirituality is possible. Traveling will definitely bring benefit and happiness in your life. You may develop sudden interest in learning about different cultures and religions of the world. For Scorpio ascendant, Jupiter will be transiting from the second house. The chaos created by Saturn Ketu at your home will finally resolve. Jupiter will bring a positive change. Relationship with family members may get better, but remember, this process won't be an easy one. As the first house co-ruler, Ketu is along with Jupiter in the second house, some important relationships will no longer continue to exist as you may cut off the ties from some people because you can no longer tolerate such people. Some health issues may bother you, so you have to be careful regarding what you eat. Emotional eating or overindulgence is possible, leading to health troubles. Even in case of a small health issue, try to get it diagnosed as early as possible. Professionally, the coming 1 year will be quite good. You will encounter great development and growth. People will give you great respect. You may work hard to save money, but some issues related to family or your health may affect the finances. Finances will improve for sure, but sudden ups and downs of life will cause loss of money. Be careful while investing. For Sagittarius ascendant, planet Jupiter will be transiting from the first house. Jupiter is here with a new cycle, a new beginning. The 12th house co-ruler, Ketu, is along with Jupiter in the first house. So all that experiences and lessons from the past are now turned into wisdom. You are all set to move ahead. Your personality will see a major transformation. Just like a surgeon, you may cut off from people or habits which no longer serve you. This transit will prove to be highly auspicious as Jupiter is bringing rewards of your good work done in the past. If you are into a profession related to education, entertainment, public service, or spirituality, major professional success is indicated. If you're planning to get married or you are searching the suitable partner, then you may get lucky this time. This is the best time to take your relationship to a next level. Those who desire to have children, this is an absolutely auspicious time to plan for kids. An auspicious ceremony or event related to you will definitely happen. You may also travel to spiritual places, which in turn will bring more life changing opportunities. Overall, this transit is very promising for you. For Capricorn ascendant, Jupiter will be transiting from the 12th house. This is the time to avoid doubting your own abilities. Jupiter in 12th house may give a little loss of hope and faith. The 11th house co-ruler, Ketu, along with Jupiter in the 12th house indicates it could be an unaccomplished desire or financial expenditures which may keep you anxious. With Saturn Ketu already in the 12th house, you are done with learning important lessons. But don't rush towards making rapid changes in your life. Take some time to think and plan. You may encounter a spiritual dream or a psychic experience which will guide you for future. Things might not work well with cousins and co-borns. Some new improvements at home may happen. This is a very crucial time as you will be working towards your personality and identity. Finances may go up and down. Be careful while spending your money. Health issues related to poor diet can bother you. It would be great to follow a well structured, healthy lifestyle. If you're into a profession which requires great imagination, then this transit will give you good success. You may suddenly feel the urge to heal your mind, which will take you deeper into the world of spirituality. Avoid taking any kind of financial loan during this time, and if you already have one, be regular with its repayment. Things will be much better after the month of January 2020. For Aquarius ascendant, Jupiter will be transiting from the 11th house. This is the time of rewards and financial gains. As the co-ruler of the 10th house, Ketu is along with Jupiter in the 11th. This could be a new inning, a new start in terms of career and income. Rewards of your hard work and patience will finally pay off. This period may also bring ending of the bond of friendship. Both Jupiter Ketu will remove such friends, such contacts which are no longer required in your life. Also, you will meet new people, new friends who may help you in your profession. Finances will significantly improve. An auspicious event in your family may happen. Those who are seeking for love, for a marriage partner, this will be a golden period as Jupiter is aspecting on the 5th house of romance and 7th house of marriage. Therefore, it's a good time to take your relationship to a next level. Even if you don't have a special one, you will get lucky this time. Your mind will be full of new ideas to enhance your work, which in turn will increase the income. Short distance journeys are on the cards, which will yield great benefits. For Pisces ascendant, Jupiter will be transiting from the 10th house. This period is bringing new innings, new initiation at work, or you can say you will undergo a renewal professionally. Saturn and Ketu have already created some issues at work in the past. With the entry of Jupiter in the 10th house, you may feel a bit more confident. This is the time to tell the world that you have great knowledge. Jupiter will help you to project your real talents out in this world. There will be more success professionally after the month of January 2020. As the ninth Lord co-ruler, Ketu will be along with Jupiter in the 10th house. You may travel to far off places because of your work. Ketu will also give a great interest in terms of spirituality. Some major improvements in terms of peace and prosperity will happen at home. Your desire to accumulate wealth, which means better financial savings, this dream will come true during this transit. Health certainly needs attention as you may overwork, you may indulge into unhealthy lifestyle. So all of these things can create health troubles. So yes, health needs attention. Love and support from the family members will increase.
So guys, that's all for today's video, and if you really like my videos, if you find my content useful, then do subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Till then, take care, goodbye.